Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
So fires are bad, okay?
Okay.
Not a good thing.
No, not usually.
They're hot.
Yes.
They kind of destroy things.
Uh-huh.
They smell. Well, they smell pretty good. I actually
Well,
like.
it depends. It
No.
depends.
Well, I mean, I guess it
depends on
depends
what's burning.
If it's burning plastic or
It's
diapers,
not
it's
good.
probably
That's
not good.
No,
but
no, it's bad. Bad.
You know, but overall,
very bad.
you know, I like the smell of burning wood, not necessarily animals. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I like the smell of burning cooked flesh.
No, I didn't mean. Well, I'm not when you smell the hair and then you smell the flesh. It's not the same.
Oh yeah, it's really
the
not the
same.
same.
Like, you're
'Cause
thinking
hair is different.
Yeah, burning hair just
Hair, no,
is
that's
vomitous.
a bad smell.
It is. And it
It's
doesn't-
almost as bad as plastic.
and it gets in your clothes and it doesn't go away.
That's true.
But fires are bad. Okay.
Okay.
There's a new fire apparently in Southern California.
Oh, is there?
There is. It's a new fire.
It's not really a new fire. It's been going on for like a week.
Yeah, but I mean it's new. It's new as in it's only been out a week.
Ah,
It's the newest to top the charts, I guess. Is what
it's
we're-
like Kanye's new album. 'Cause
Yes,
it's
it's
been
only
out
been
for
out-
about a week. Yeah.
you know, it's trying to top the charts here.
Yeah.
And they've named it Easy Fire, which I would like to know. You know, you're in kind of a world of
They didn't name it easier. It's like
no,
the
it's
so-called
it's
Easy
so-called
Fire.
Easy Fire, but Easy Fire is the title. They're calling it Easy Fire.
Right.
So
because it's lackadaisically moving across the landscape.
and that's fine, but you have to take into account that like
Easy.
they name hurricanes. Do you know
Right.
why they name hurricanes? Because it happens all the time.
Yes.
If you as a state have to name your forest fires,
Well, they do actually. Every forest fire that I've seen, they have a name for these.
that's kind of my point. If you name them, one, you have a hard time killing them.
Right.
That's just
Right.
just like you don't name a pig or
You
a
can't
livestock
stop what
that-
you can't kill what you name.
yeah, it's too hard. Thank you.
Thank you.
But this so-called Easy Fire exploded just after 6 a.m. in the area of the 118 freeway and the Maduro Road
Yeah.
in Southern California.
Sure.
By 10 a.m., it had grown to 1,300 acres and was threatening about 7,000 homes, spurred on amid extreme red flag conditions and the powerful Santa Ana winds.
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
Thank
That's
you. I
Joe.
knew you would
love
go
it.
there. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but that's the
Wait. Red flag conditions.
Yes.
This is.
No, not talking about guns. Different.
Are you sure?
Different red flag. I
'Cause
mean,
that's-
same thing. They can't have those guns down there anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
I mean,
of the same, but it's not.
right. But red flag conditions.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Just
It's,
make.
it's Southern California. It's California in general. California in general is a constant red flag condition.
That is true.
It can have-
That.
You can
It's
have
so
a
true.
monsoon flow through the entire state. It could be flooded to the gills, and it
Uh-huh.
would still be red flag.
Look, if we had our show in California, there would be a constant flame going everywhere because we are a. I mean, just think about it. Like we would burn California just by being there.
True, but that's because of all the, the tinder and stuff that just laying there.
Yes,
That and the lack of water.
and the food and the poop.
Yes. Well, this is Southern California.
Still,
So
still.
the fire is not contained, and the winds are blowing at between 40 and 50 miles per hour, threatening homes and businesses nearby, including a library. A certain library.
A library?
A library. A library.
Or as some adults that I happen to know call them a library. A library.
A library.
A library.
Library. Like there's no
Have you ever heard of a library?
I have heard of it said, but I've never actually seen one in real life.
I know, right?
I put
So-
I put library. I put the library up there with the unicorn. I've heard of it, but I've never personally seen one.
Mm-hmm. You see, that's one of those situations to where when somebody says it and they're an adult over the age of, I don't know, actually not even an adult. If you're a person over the age of
6,
10, I'll give you 10.
Really?
I'll give you the 10.
Let's do 8. Give me 8. I'll meet you halfway.
Maybe you have a little lisp. 9. Okay, 9.
8.5.
9.
All right, I'll give you 9.
All right, 9. You're a person over the age of 9, and you say library. You did not learn English very well, did you?
No, you need to be throat punched. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but
pretty much.
you do.
Yeah,
You do.
it's not there.
Just say
It's not good. This is coming from a person who doesn't speak English very well.
Yeah, and an AI. So
That's right.
Yeah,
Who really doesn't?
it really does. Well, no, I just can't do math.
Oh, that's right.
But it's a certain library,
Mm-hmm.
the Reagan Presidential Library.
Don't get ahead of us, Virginia.
Will you stop it?
Stop.
God, this is why we can't have nice things.
I know. Well, that and we can afford them. But
Quote, firefighters were at the facility to provide structure protection. The flames are being held back by an aggressive ground and aerial attack on the ridges of Simi's modern residential estates.
excuse me,
I'm sorry? What?
where?
Beyond Simi's modern residential estates. Right there.
Simmies.
Simi's.
Simmies.
Yeah, am I missing something?
That says semi. I don't know.
No, well, that's S-E-M-I, not S-I-M-I.
Ah,
Wrong
still
one.
semi.
So close.
So close.
So close.
That's
It's
what
like
she
right
said.
there.
Yeah.
And in Southern California, it still could be semi. That is a report from the LA Times. Helicopters repeatedly dropped loads of water
Okay.
behind the library in 60-mile-an-hour winds, turning the flame on the ridge 300 feet below into smoke amid wind gusts strong enough to knock a person off balance.
Woohoo.
2 super scooper planes. Aren't they supposed to be up in San Francisco?
No, those are pooper scoopers.
Yeah, but
Totally different.
that's a super scooper, though.
But this is a pooper
there's
scooper.
a lot
There's a
of
very
poop,
big
but there's a
difference.
lot of poop.
Such a big difference.
A lot of poop up there. The super scooper planes dipped down behind the library
Library.
before unleashing such a volume of water it created its own rainbow.
It created its own rainbow.
Okay, this is from the Daily Wire, by the way.
I know. That's the problem.
Now I want to say that the quote is coming from LA Times,
It is.
but still,
L.I.
LI.
L.I.
Do you realize how simple it is to make a rainbow? All it is literally the
Mist.
No, but I'm saying it's literally an angle. That's all it is.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the amount of water. It has nothing to do with the pressure that's coming out. Has nothing to do with the way it's falling. It's your angle based off of the light
Hey,
shining through the
Dylan.
water as it falls.
You can make a rainbow.
You can make a rainbow.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Really, that's all you got to do is sprinkle some dew in front of your face, and it makes a rainbow if you get it in the right angle.
Not for nothing. I've seen people sneeze and see a rainbow.
That's a lot of mist.
But it was, again, it's the angle. It's the angle you're sitting in.
Are you
relation
saying it's
to
the
light.
angle of the dangle?
It is. Dirty dangles, boys.
Dirty dangles. Is it the ocean of the is the motion of
Yes.
the ocean here? We going on?
God, we're horrible.
Yes.
The fires spreading across central and southern California have threatened a number of landmarks in recent days, from the Napa Valley wineries of LeBron James.
LeBron
LeBron James, the king, apparently owns wineries.
James.
The Los Angeles is his mansion out there,
Over in LA.
which I find funny that he has a mansion in LA when he's living in. Didn't he play for Cleveland still, or who does he play for now? Who the hell knows? Nobody cares.
I don't know.
He's a douche.
I don't know.
The
I
Reagan-
don't follow.
The Reagan Library is by no means the only structure in harm's way,
Yes.
but it may be the only instance of a threatened structure so far where certain social media People are actually rooting for the fire.
You can't say denizens?
Nope.
Okay.
There are several tweets here. CNN, this is how close the easy fire is to the Reagan Presidential Library.
Is it the easy fire?
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
It says the easy fire.
It does say the easy
I don't
fire.
know who the easy fire is, but this is a tweet.
It's easy. Easy like
While
Sunday
it would be a
morning.
tragedy for a library like this to be destroyed, it would be poetic justice if the shrine to the eternal God King of the Republican Party be destroyed by a global warming-induced forest fire.
Can I ask a question?
You sure can.
God King.
Yes.
Eternal God King of the Republican Party. No. Just he died when?
Oh, God.
How long ago has Reagan passed away?
That was the 90s, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Early 90s? I can't remember.
Early, late 90s. And he was the president when?
Back in 81 to like 87?
Okay.
Or 88, technically, if you count the 4 years or the 8 years, those 2 terms.
So are you saying that are these people saying that we enshrined him after he became president to become eternal God King above us all?
That's what they say.
Of course, I'm not a Republican.
No, I'm not either. But I would argue that isn't this the exact same thing that they're doing to Obama?
That is every time that they have somebody as president, they do this.
No, they've actually making Obama like. They're calling Reagan the eternal God King of the Republican Party.
But
Obama
you guys actually had children singing praise songs in elementary school to Barack Obama.
I'm going to take it a step further. Wasn't he actually referred to by somebody at least once as the Messiah?
Yes, multiple times.
So I'm sorry, but if what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and if you don't like that, then maybe you should stop doing it as well.
Frank Urban over on the Facebook says, Easy Fire was my ex-wife's nickname. You made him speechless.
Wow.
Good job.
Only because I'm trying to decide if I want to add to a dumpster fire of my own, or should I leave that personal?
Let it be. Let it
go.
lie. Yeah, let that
it
lie.
go.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. The Candyman can, otherwise known as the local pedophile.
Yes. He usually drives around in a van, has a clown outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly has a puppy.
It's a white panel van down by the river.
I'm 35 years old and I live in a van down by the river.
Love that guy.
I just it's a library, dude. Like, why?
Okay.
Moving on.
It's a quote national monument.
It.
Every president gets a library now.
Here's another feller. If the fire does destroy the Reagan Library, think evangelicals and Republicans will get it that God is angry with them for Trump, kids in cages, treason, etc.? Nah, they'll just blame Obama or Hillary and the libs.
God, what?
Yep. See, you can't argue that. I do want to go back to the other one for a second.
What?
So it was destroyed. The one he said where it's destroyed by a global warming induced forest fire.
That's not global warming. That was an explosion.
Yeah, that was
You moron.
An explosion is not global warming.
It's not.
And as far as the induced your state does nothing
to fix the problem or to keep it from happening.
You don't build reservoirs to have water. Do you really have the balls to be talking like that right now when the state of California is intentionally going through
a drought?
Well, not just that, blackouts. Electrical blackouts.
Yes, PG&E intentionally killing power to make sure that they forest fires that are in the way do not cause more blackouts later on.
And you people have no problem with that.
Right, because they're going to refund your money?
You're an idiot. Pure and simple. This is not how this works. You're going to turn off the electricity so the fires don't, I guess, damage. It's going to damage everything anyway.
Yeah.
So what is turning the electricity off going to do?
Nothing.
It doesn't do anything. Oh, dear God, why? Why?
Why? Because.
No, it doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Because. No,
turning off the electricity doesn't help anything.
Another guy on the Twitter.
Sit there.
Another guy on the Twitter said, awful. Lots of precious, irreplaceable things there. I'm not comforted by the comeuppance to the memory of a man who warded off environmentalism with a daft fallacy that the economic prosperity of our people is the fundamental part of our environment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hate to clue you in on something there,
buddy.
But you realize that in
what?
California,
The reason why there's so many forest fires.
No. He's talking about Reagan and all the
right.
economic prosperity.
Right.
Blah, blah.
Sure.
You do realize that California has cleaner air since Reagan was in office.
Yes.
So technically, it looks like he was proven right that the economic prosperity of the people is a fundamental part of the environment.
And it proved
they have gotten wealthier. They have gotten better. At least
and they've gotten more technology.
Yes, at least before the bureaucrats came in and destroyed it all.
Correct.
And now they have less smog. They have less pollution than they have ever had. So yeah, there's that.
Matt Holloway over on the Twitter is very correct. Something that we've mentioned in previous episodes. If anything, the federal government, EPA, and the Forest Service is preventing controlled burns is to blame for the severity of the forest fires, not global warming.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, and again, going back to instead of actually doing things the right way, either A, letting nature do its thing, and
they did it their way.
And it was the wrong way. If you would let nature do its what it's done for what you people say in the evolutionary world is millions of years.
You people, I am offended, sir.
I don't care. If you let it do what it's been doing for, quote, millions of years,
yes,
I would think after millions of years, the Earth kind of has it down and knows what to do.
It's done it a couple times.
It's done it a time or 12, yes.
Let's just say the Earth has been around the block.
A time or 12.
Yeah.
At least.
It's basically like a doorknob.
Round and round and round we go.
That's right.
But if you would let it do what it needs to do, you wouldn't have this problem. And instead of trying to stop the fires, you turn off electricity for millions of people.
We didn't stop the fires.
It was already burning since the world's been turning.
That's right. Thank you.
I feel like we need to play that now.
No, we don't.
We didn't start the fire.
But you know what we can talk
It's
about?
always burning since the world's been turning.
We can talk about some cat coolers, though.
Because they're rugged.
They are rugged. And
they could withstand the
They could withstand the forest fire.
I believe they're rugged enough.
I do, too. Plus, they keep your ice cold for up to 7 days.
Because they're rugged. And if they don't make it through, they do have a warranty.
That's right. They have a lifetime warranty.
They do.
A lifetime of the product.
Of the product. Warranty. So if they don't make it through the fire,
you can always just get a new one.
Get a new one.
For free.
Because they're rugged.
They are rugged. Incredibly so.
Incredibly.
Yes. They're also made in the United States.
It's because they're rugged.
Fully customizable.
Because they're rugged.
And made in many colors.
Because they're rugged?
But wait! There's more!
There is more. If you go to their website, catcoolers.com, it's catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, Steven. You can get 10% off when you purchase. Go to catcoolers.com. Check out all of the wonderful products that they have over there. Catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven, Steven. Gives you 10% off. By the way, welcome to the show.
Defenders Live.
Defenders Live. That's right.
On a Wednesday.
Yes.
Go to doaeshow.com.
Which we just revamped.
It is very nice looking. Go check it out.
It's very slick.
Very nice.
Super slick.
So much easier to move around and navigate. There's so much awesome stuff over there. Check out the shop. Pick up a shirt or a mug.
Mm-hmm.
You can check out. You get Mojo, official Mojo, Mojo. You get official Jackal Nation gear. So many more things over there. Check out the archives. All that stuff is up. It looks fancy. It's easy. So much easier to get around to.
Oh, we now just changed it. Instead of archives, it says podcasts.
Yeah, it's all of it. It's
everything.
It's still the archive. It goes back to
all the ways.
Follow us also on all of the social medias at DOAE Show.
Yes.
Mainly on the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the MeWe's is where we hang out the most.
Yes, we are also on the Freedom Hards.
Yeah, we are.
Because it ain't easy.
It is not easy being
free.
That's not, it doesn't rhyme, but it makes sense. But yeah, check us out over there. Drop us a line. We like talking to you. That's the whole reason why we do what we do, is to talk to you guys. Because, unlike...
Why not?
Well, I would argue, and not to sound like a complete douche, but you know what? Unlike most other talk shows and most other places, we try to stay connected with people, because people is where it's at. People are what it will end up changing the direction or not of where we're headed. So...
Yes. Kevin Hutchison over on the MeWe says, you can put beer in a cat cooler, throw that cooler into any named California fire. The beer will still be cold for the next fire. You might want to put some ice in there.
Allegedly.
It is allegedly.
But that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You open the sucker up and it's still there. It's like, oh my God, look, the mountains are still blue.
As cold as the Rockies.
Yes.
Oh, good heavens.
Ice
good heavens.
cold.
Oh, go to mojo50.com. I completely forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Go to mojo50.com. Check out all the other awesome hosts. Because, again, there are people that are much more talented, much more prepared.
Than we are?
Yeah, than we are.
Because I really just pulled this show together in about an hour.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah.
That was my fault entirely. But, yes, so there are more people who are much more
Prepared.
who can speak.
Yes.
Apparently.
Who has speaking ability.
Who can talk the words and who can,
Who can say the things.
say the things. And
All of the things.
Some of them are much better to look at. Some
Yeah,
of them,
well, that's true.
All of them are better.
Most of them. That Watson guy.
I had a joke. I was about to say it.
Let's not do it.
I was going to say, technically, I slept with him.
Moving on.
We shared a hotel room.
Democrats Super PAC spending big to boost lawmakers behind controversial abortion bills.
Is anybody shocked by this?
No.
I'm sorry, but this.
One of the nation's largest liberal super PAC is spending big in the last minute's push to help 4 Virginia Democrats that back a controversial abortion bill. Priority USA has been focusing its efforts on 5 Democrat races in Virginia, including 3 state Senate races, 2 House delegate races that will help decide the control of the state legislature. The Super PAC has donated $224,588 to the Virginia Democrats in 2019, more than 88,000. 40% was donated over the last few days.
You're a super PAC. Can you explain to me why you're not like dishing this out in even number?
I don't know.
Am I the only one that's bothered by that? I know at 88, I know it's an even number, but you know what I mean? Like, why can't it be a whole number? That's a whole number. That's the word I'm looking for, a whole number.
Right.
Why
not a whole number?
Why $224,588? Could you not have actually bumped it to $240,590?
Or 600?
Or no, I was
24
600 or
just 24/6.
24/6, 225?
225,000.
Why not? Why couldn't you do that? Sorry, as someone who can't do math, when I see things like that, it makes my eyes
Round
twitch.
up.
I know.
The radical abortion bill, which would allow abortion up until the point of birth, was presented by the state delegate Kathy Tran.
Oh yeah, wasn't she the one that
in January
threw it out there and then turn around and
she likes to throw things out there
and
then just turn around.
Back that thing up. Okay.
The bill was eventually defeated after it failed to garner majority support from the state Democrats, but outside liberal groups are now pouring money behind some of the 22 co-sponsors of the bill. Priority USA donated $38,444 to state Senate.
Again, not a whole number.
Delegate Deborah Rodman. Really?
Is
Rodman?
Is she related to Dennis Rodman?
All right. And October 25th, $26,365 to state senator
Not a whole number.
Candidate Delegate Cheryl Turpin. And $15,941 to
Not a
Delegate
whole number. Oh my God, people.
Wendy Gooditis. Wendy Gooditis. There is nothing good about that.
No.
No.
Change your name.
Wendy Good Inflammation? No. No, Wendy. There is no such thing as... Well... Yeah, there is.
Gonna leave that?
Yeah, there is.
Is that your final answer?
There is. Yeah, you're right. There is.
Again, none of these are whole numbers, people. If you're going to try and like actively try to push to kill babies and pass bills like that, at least do it with whole numbers, please.
Right, and
That's
at least
all I
change your
ask.
last name.
Yeah, right?
Nobody wants to think of the good inflammation.
That's why it wasn't a whole number, because she had to use part of that to try and get her name changed.
Yep, to inflate
Gotcha.
inflate it, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Breaking news, Dylan Lyles comes out of the closet. Blame the government because the Navy did it to him. From Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak.
The Simpsons did it.
We shared a hotel room.
Yeah. It was just a hotel room.
We took turns being Big Spoon. It was all right.
It was only a kiss.
I'm not, no. No.
I'm so glad you caught that. I am so glad you caught that.
I have a mortal hatred for killers.
I
okay?
know, and I'm so glad you caught it. That's the
No.
only reason why I did that little verse.
Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak. California regularly has large fires because they don't practice proper forest management. Also, they don't allow the use of their water that they have available because the delta smelt and other water-breathing critters. No sympathy. I don't either. I'm at a point where I used to feel bad for them. Now,
Nope.
not so much.
I don't feel bad.
Piggy
Look-
Pool over on there. Piggy Pool Snarky Jackal. Silly Steven trying to apply logic to leftist rantings.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
See, as big a deal as that Dylan Lyles made saying library,
Library.
he seems to be saying it an awful lot now.
It was on purpose.
Is this a glitch in the artificial intelligence?
It was on purpose, guys.
It was programming. It's
Yeah,
done.
we did that on purpose.
Yeah, it's how we roll. Quiet guy in the back. Letting nature take its course is a good plan for more than just forest fires.
That's true.
It works for Ron Phillips.
Well played.
I thought so.
Well played.
And with that, we're brought to you by APR Coffee. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. We're drinking the King's Cake.
Yes. I found the baby Jesus.
I'm actually upset because I was looking for it.
I found it.
I just don't want to do I don't want to dig
All right,
in
we're
there.
coming back.
I
We're
know.
coming back.
I don't want to dig. Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak. Just letting me know that when a dollar amount ends with a decimal, or with 0 cents, or has no decimal in it whatsoever, it is a whole number. However, I do realize that you have a problem with the math thing, which is true.
We do understand that what he's trying to say is round up.
Yeah, but every time I hear Roundup, I keep thinking of
The spray.
yeah, I keep thinking Monsanto. At that
You think of the
point.
poison?
Yeah, I'm thinking every time I hear Roundup, I hear in my brain I hear Monsanto, and it's like, daggone it,
Darn it.
drat, fiddlesticks, and poppycock.
That's right.
Defenders Live, it's Wednesday. Thank you for hanging out with us. Go to doaeshow.com. We can follow us on all the social medias at DOA Show. Use the hashtag #ArmYourselves.
Indeed.
Drop us a line. Anything you like, don't like, be a smart aleck or don't. Try to argue with us. We don't care. We like to engage and talk in either way.
Please do.
Just don't be a douche.
Well, I mean, you can be.
Well, you can be, but we probably won't respond.
That's right.
Go to mojo50.com. Follow everything over there at Mojo50 Radio. Is that the Facebook? What's the Facebook?
Oh, the Facebook is Mojo. Yeah, it's Mojo50 Radio.
Okay, yeah. Follow it over there because there are so many more people than just us.
Mm-hmm. And they're amazing.
They're way better than us, and and they have way better technology. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
What you talking about, Willis?
That's racist.
No, it's not.
That's very racist.
Maybe you need to calm down a little bit.
Why would I need to calm down? You act like I'm getting a little frazzled here. Why would I have a reason to be
You seem
frazzled?
a little calm. You seem like you need to be calmed down a little bit.
You know what? I don't like the tone of your voice.
I don't like the tone of your voice.
Like-
Maybe you should check out some CBD oils.
Maybe I
Maybe.
should. Maybe
Yes.
you should
I'm good.
check them out.
I'm tired.
So am I.
I'm really tired. I'm not angry. I'm just tired. I think you might need to check out some CBDs, though. Maybe you need to understand that the full spectrum CBD that has been CO2 extracted, not extracted by oil or diesel fuel or other things that other people use, is probably one of the best ways and the most complete way to get a full spectrum CBD oil that does wonderful things like, I don't know, helps you with that bad attitude.
I don't have a bad attitude. You have
Helps
a
you
bad
with that nagging joint discomfort.
Shut up.
with that difficulty sleeping, that frequent
I
inflammation.
don't have a difficulty sleeping. I
The
just don't have a
mood
lot of time to
swings.
sleep. What mood swing? Will you stop talking?
and possibly even some gut issues if you have it. Go check them out today.
Now you cross the line. We're not talking about my gut, sir.
Go to mojo50.com/shop. Mojo50.com/shop. Use the promo code Defenders, and you can get $15 off the price.
Yay.
Mojo50.com/shop. Check out the CBD oils over there. Promo code Defenders get you $15 off.
Virginia over on me. He says whoever finds the baby Jesus has to buy the next bag.
That's actually was the case anyway, because he just bought this supply, and so I'm going to buy the next supply.
Yeah, well, actually, technically, the company bought the.
Well, that's true.
And I'm going to try and keep it that way. It can be a write-off. I think I'm kidding.
No, I don't. So please go to doashow.com, buy a gear, buy some stuff, donate if you want to. Help keep coffee in our cups.
You could do that. I mean, you could do it with money too. We don't do money. You don't have to. What we desperately need, if we're going to take a moment to actually pitch something like that.
Sure.
We don't need the money. I mean,
we do.
We would no.
But
we would
we don't.
like the money.
We would like to
don't
have it.
Need the money.
Right.
What we desperately need, is to grow the audience.
Right.
We need a bigger footprint.
Right.
We need you guys. If you love what you hear, if you like what you hear, if you tolerate what you hear,
You just tolerate it.
if you're okay coming back and you're like, share it around. Find a group. Throw it out there, share it around on all the social medias. Anything you can do just to get more people in and listening. And it doesn't matter if they think like you.
Like one time a week. If you took one time a week and did the
Watch party. From
watch
Facebook?
party, yeah, the Facebook watch party or something. If you still have Facebook, most of you don't.
Yeah, some don't.
But if you still have Facebook, you take one time a
Yep.
week, find a group that you like, and just shoot a watch party to that group.
Yep. That's all you got to do. And
It's
then
good
hang
times.
out there, and you can answer some of the questions. What the hell's the bell for? Why does this guy can't read?
What's with the maths?
Yeah, exactly. It's there, you can be there to answer all those questions and help bring more people
Clarity.
into the fold. That's kind of what we're after. Is we're trying to grow it, and not just for our show, because I mean, it would be nice for our show, but ultimately for Mojo as well. That's the big one. Is we're trying to grow everything, and we need people. Because we know, at least we know everyone, all the shows before us are awesome.
Yeah.
And so we want them to get the recognition and the notoriety that they all more than deserve. So
Correct.
Share, and don't just share our show.
Share theirs.
Pick a show on
Pick a
Mojo.
show one a day. Do one a day. Pick a show.
I don't care. Pick one a week.
It doesn't matter.
Just do something. Grab something and share it around. Make sure it's from Mojo.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be amazing for all of us.
Yes.
When one show grows, they all grow.
Yeah.
So
Rising tide lifts all boats.
that's right.
So do that for us. Don't send money. Don't buy our crap. Go and share our stuff. Bring more people in.
All those things.
Then we'll get them to buy the crap. See,
Did
it's
you
easy.
know that there was a humanitarian crisis at the border in 2019?
What? You mean there? What?
There was
Are
a
you s-
humanitarian crisis at the border in 2019.
I didn't hear anything about this.
The fiscal year 2019.
I didn't hear nothing.
Because the fiscal year just ended.
I know it happens every year in October,
Right. The fiscal year is done.
but I didn't hear anything about a humanitarian crisis
Oh,
on the
huge.
border.
It
You
was
mean-
huge.
Wait a minute, our Canadian border.
No.
It wasn't the Canadian border.
No.
Really?
Well, maybe, but not there. Not now. Not currently.
I didn't hear anything. There was nothing in the news about any issues at the southern border.
Oh, well, let me tell you about this. More
Please
than
do.
900,000 people were apprehended in the southwestern border in the fiscal year 2019, including nearly 500,000 individuals traveling as families, according to the agency. This record-bursting number is of arrivals. Thank you. Pushing CBP resources to the brink.
Not the brink.
The brink.
Oh my goodness.
Like Ron Phillips in the morning. On the brink. Acting Commissioner Mark Morgan said. And that's what he said back then. He said all those things prior. And then diverted hundreds of officers
the whole
from fighting and challenging at the border,
Ah.
including a tidal wave of deadly narcotics.
It was an actual tidal wave,
Tidal wave.
like a literal tidal wave.
No, I think it was figurative,
Oh,
metaphorical.
okay. That messed with me because I was like, apparently I need to watch TV more often.
I know
'cause
tidal waves, right?
I would.
That'd
I
have
mean,
been amazing.
Narcotics are a bad thing, but I would love to see a tidal wave of it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because I've seen a regular tidal wave. Scary stuff.
Tidal
right
wave
there.
of cocaine. Just
Yeah, but yes. Who doesn't want? I mean, just for the
who
sake
doesn't
of,
want the pixie dust spraying you in the face?
That's a mist. There's a mist to hit you in the face.
Ah,
That'll
missed you.
aim for the tits off.
And I quote: These are numbers that no immigration system in the world can handle, not even in this country. He said. You did handle it though. You handled it.
I would argue that didn't Germany, was it 2 years ago, had over
last
a million?
year, I think. Last year, yeah.
Was it last year? It was last year or the year before had a million?
That was all immigrants from the Middle East.
So,
But they welcomed them. They didn't try to stop them.
yeah. Open the door with open arms.
See, those people came in the back door.
Let that die right there.
Rocky Stucci's asking, what about the shows after us? Rocky, you are technically the first show of the day.
Yes, that's why we said
You-
before, we're the
look,
last one.
Here's how we do this. You start at midnight.
That's technically...
That's the beginning of the next day. So you and your show start the day.
Yes, and then Watson comes in next at 7.
Right.
And then Brad Staggs in the morning Daily
Exact-
Mojo is at
so
8. And
there, you were all before us.
so forth and
we
so on.
are the last show of the night
Yes,
because you are the first show of the morning,
you're welcome.
and we love you. That's how we count it. All right.
yeah.
This is how
So-
when somebody's show actually comes on after us live, before yours,
Yes,
then they'll be the last.
Yeah.
Until that point,
that's it. We're
the last.
We're the caboose.
or
of
if you
the-
start doing your show at 11 instead of midnight,
Yes.
then you would be the last.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's how that works.
Official data released by the CBP revealed that apprehension levels began to spike in January and rose steadily to the May peak of almost 150,000 apprehensions in a single month. Numbers declined in the summer and fall. Duh, because it's hot.
Yeah, nobody... You want to try crossing a desert in the summer?
In the heat?
Good luck there, buddy.
Good idea, but remained well ahead of the pre-2019 levels. In September, for example, CBP reported apprehending 52,546 people on the nose there.
Yeah, on the nose. That is oddly specific.
More than at any point in at least the last 6 Septembers. This is my September.
Daggone it. What was the one I was just thinking of?
I don't know, but that was a playoff of my December. Anyway,
No, and I got that. No,
if you
no.
look at the tracking numbers on everything and the tracking data, all the way up through September, you'll find that everyone else peaks at like 2014 was the highest peak before our current year, fiscal year, and it peaked at about 600,000, 560,000 or something like that. Ours peaked right at the 999,000.
That's what I thought. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
The September I was thinking of was from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ah.
That's what
That's
I was
what you
gonna.
were
That's
going
what I
with.
was gonna go for, and you went.
I went with my December.
You went my December, which was a complete.
Playoff.
It was very.
It was well done.
It was a reach.
It was fine.
You could have went but no, like
All right, it sucked, but anyway.
September is like actually low hanging fruit. I will admit, but
Right.
okay, sorry. Continue.
Well, it is fall, so they fall off the branches anyway.
I like September.
It's autumn.
It's nice. Sorry. Are we done? This is-
The explosion of the apprehensions and data
Yeah,
further
blah,
reveal,
blah,
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 blah, blah, blah, blah.
Newsflash.
There's a lot of people coming over the border because we are.
no, they're being caught at the border.
They're being caught at the border, but they're also coming over the border.
Yeah.
If you have this many people being caught, that means this is only about. I'd give a rough estimate of about a third.
I was gonna say about a third of what actually is.
If
comes over.
this many people are being caught, that means you can well over understand that there's going to be at least 3 million people that didn't.
And this
you
is
know?
what happens when you give out free stuff to people.
Right, when you give out free stuff and when your economy is growing.
Oh my god. Okay,
Okay.
we're done with this story. It's irritating me. A
Sure.
quiet guy in the back feels like you just got dissed at Rocky Stucci.
No.
Stop instigating.
Rocky Stucci did not get dissed.
No.
There is no dissing. We love that
actual fact, he's the first show of the day.
man. That is numerical.
Period. Look it up. That's why Sunday's the first day of the week, even though it's technically,
Yes,
of
Thomas.
the weekend.
Rocky is midnight Eastern time.
Yes.
Eastern time.
Inktober Challenge Slug. I'd introduce you to my friends if I had any. Well, you don't have to introduce you to friends. Just throw it out on a Facebook.
Any of the just throw it out on
tweet it,
even do
or-
it on your Facebook.
It doesn't matter. Just something out there for more people to see it.
Tweet it. That's fine.
Even if they don't like, and that's the thing, they don't have to believe what we believe. They don't have to agree with us. Just do it.
All of it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Oh, let's see. Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak. Every show on Mojo 50 is great, except for that one show.
That's
I
ours.
know,
That's ours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right.
That's fine.
Quiet guy in the back again, tolerating the mediocre content. Way to sell your show, guys.
Exactly.
We
Thank
get
you.
right on that sales pitch.
Thank you.
See?
We're very good at this.
Look, it's so much easier to sell mediocrity than it is to sell excellence.
Look, we're not great, but we're average.
It's
funny
well.
sometimes.
eh,
All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's tolerable.
It's tolerable.
Look, our show is better than a colonoscopy.
That is true.
Our show is better than smashing your thumb with a hammer.
Also true.
Our show is better than having your leg humped by the neighbor's dog
That's true.
on the couch when you can't get away.
That's true.
Just saying.
It's very true. Completely true.
Excuse me. Oh, Doc Thompson got ran over by an Amtrak. When we are growing audience members, do we need to make sure that we grow them as old or older than Stephen Harry?
At least, yes, please. Yes.
And he did it on. Okay, I'm only going to do this because it's part of the tweet and it's been a while.
Okay.
Doc Thompson got run over by an Amtrak. To be fair.
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 To be fair, you need to calm the F down, Dylan. Thank you.
Ex-gays descend upon the DCs to lobby against the LGBTQs. Come on.
Guys, stop. Okay. I'm going to wait.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me find my happy place. Please continue.
A group of people from across the country who formerly identified as gay or transgendered have descended upon Washington this week to share their stories and lobby against the two proposed quilt bag rights bills. The group is made up of 15 members of
Okay.
Church United and Changed.
Stop. We're going to pause right there. We're going to come back to that in just
Okay.
a second. Why is it, this is from NBC News, why is it that when, and I know why this is slightly rhetorical, but why is it that when it's something that would be normally opposed to any of the views of somebody like, say, NBC or people of that nature, why is it when they go someplace, they've descended?
Do they ascend?
Well, but why is
It
it,
depends on what you're
why
doing.
do you have
I
to say
guess.
descend? Because none of these people came from out of the sky.
They fell from the sky.
Unless they did fly on
onto
a
the
plane,
earth.
and then technically they descended at the airport.
At the airport, and then they
they
walked.
moved
Yeah, they drove or
horizontally.
They rode.
Yeah, to
They arrived at.
yeah.
They
well,
I was gonna say they came to.
that's
Yeah.
another one. Yeah, I
mean-
I just okay. Sorry.
You fine? You
Yeah,
good?
keep going.
All right. All right. The group is made up of 15 members of the Church of United and Changed, two California-based organizations that seek to provide the community for and protect the rights of former individuals.
Formers. That's
Formers.
it's a nickname thing now. It's formers.
They now identify themselves as formers, individuals who formerly identified as quilt bags.
Which is fine. You tried it. It wasn't for you. It's
Yeah.
not your interest. It's not something you like. Cool. Shut the hell up.
Well, you see, the Equity Act, if passed,
Oh,
would update the
Jesus.
federal civil rights legislation to ban discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity in employment,
It's already
housing,
banned.
public accommodation,
It's already
juries,
banned.
blah, 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 blah.
It's already banned. All of this, it's already done.
Yeah.
It's equal opportunity.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you apply for a job, and it says right there in the list of stuff, you will not be discriminated against based off your sexual orientation and gender
Blah, blah,
identity.
blah, blah, blah,
All
blah,
of
blah.
the same crap that's listed here.
Yes. They're just making
So what is the
another
point?
stupid law.
Why? It doesn't do anything.
Right.
It
They're doing it because it makes people feel better that they did something.
until someone does it.
Right.
This is going to ban discrimination. Well, until someone actually does then discriminate, then what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So you punish that person. It doesn't stop it from happening. There are already laws on the books that you can get in a lot of trouble by doing said things. It very simple. Don't be a douche. Period. Right. I win. And it's not even a law. Enjoy. That one's for free. You don't want to be a douche, don't be a douche. And if you're not a jerk to other people, I will bet you dollars to donuts, eventually people will stop being a douche to you.
Yeah. Stop being a douche canoe.
Yes, thank you. You know, there's
Douche canoes carry a lot of weight.
It's a lot of bull hockey, too.
And a lot of water.
Stop. Because these people are just as bad.
Yes. Okay.
As the actual LGBT community is for pushing this thing, for pushing the actual law. Stop. I don't care. Most people in America don't give a flying rat's tail what you do in the bedroom. We don't.
Nope, I don't.
I don't want to know what anybody does in the bedroom.
I really don't.
It's called privacy.
Look, I say random quips about me and my wife just to make him squirm.
Yeah, but that's just because it's like
It's funny.
40 feet, 50 feet.
I get
awkward.
it. I get it. But it's just funny because
It is. And but at the same time, nobody wants to know. Nobody cares to know. It's a preference.
Peekaboo, the snarking jack all over on Twitters. Formers? Like Transformers?
Oh, God.
Definitely more than meets the eye. Hi-oh.
That's so good.
I love it.
This is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have argued for a long time, and I've
Right.
never pitched this, I don't think, live on the air, and I'm going to do it now.
Pitch.
I know. If I could,
If
I would love to.
Then I would.
Then I would. I thought I started to do that too. If I could find a way to do a study, I would love to do a study.
If I could turn back time.
If I could find a way,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd take back those words you
right, yeah.
hurt you, and you'd say,
Yeah.
Damn it! Now the song's playing. My to reach the stars.
That's called an earworm, folks.
Son of a mother puss bucket. If I could take a group of 50 people, families,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
varying amounts of children, various demographics, various everything, complete smorgasbord of the people of the world.
Huge variant.
Yes. Take 50 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Put 25 in one pile.
Yep.
25 in another pile.
Right.
Put them in both in an enclosed section.
Yes.
Where they're sectioned off from the rest of the world and
Right.
from each other.
Right.
Okay, so one group's over
'Kay.
here, one group's over here.
Yes.
This group over here, doesn't matter what religions that the families have, doesn't matter
Any of it.
anything.
Got it.
Nothing.
Okay.
The only thing that has to stay common is they have to emphasize and push respect, teaching respect for themselves. And this is to pass on to the children.
Okay.
Respect for themselves, respect for each other, and they pass it on to the next generation.
Yeah.
And over here on the other side, nothing. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I guarantee you, I will bet body appendages that I don't have because I'm AI, that the ones that have respect will thrive, will be successful. They'll have their differences. They may not agree on things.
Right.
But they will succeed, they will survive, and they will get along. The
respect
other
above
side,
all.
Yes. The other side will literally probably kill themselves.
Each other.
Each other. Well, yeah, each other. Killing themselves as a group, I mean.
Killing them softly.
With his words. Respect is the key. I don't like pineapple on a pizza. I think it is a sin. No,
Once again, we're coming to this.
I know, because it gets underneath everybody's skin. Pineapple on a pizza, I argue, is like the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not put pineapple on a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It is to me.
care.
It is the same abomination as a snake is. Just saying.
God made them both.
I know, and he never meant for them to be around people in that form.
Sure. Maybe.
Maybe not. But that's my opinion. And I do joke and I bust people's balls and I talk everything about it here.
Right.
But in real life, I don't like it. I don't care for it. I don't
Sure.
want anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do,
Mm-hmm.
then that's fine.
And that's your deal.
I won't be eating that pizza with you. I will have my own pizza, or I just won't have pizza. It's that simple. I'm not going to sit here.
You really shouldn't be eating pizza right now.
Shut up. I had Zaxby's earlier.
That's not a good thing either. We need to cut out the fried foods.
I don't want to.
We have to.
Shut up.
It is the best
You
thing
don't tell me
for
what
us.
to do. You're not my real dad.
I'm just saying. If you're listening to the peoples.
I know. I've been listening to the people's. Look, the point of it, I'm trying to get at. It's a long way to the well, I know. But the point of the matter is I'm not going to sit here and berate you because you constantly will want to have pepper or a pineapple on a pizza. My oldest son loves it. Thinks it is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And every time I watch him put a piece in his mouth, I literally dry heave. I can't stand it. It's that bad.
But
He is my son. I love him, and I pick on him from occasional time to time. But that is it. It's his choice. It's his preference, and that's what he does.
Inktober Slug over on the Twitters.
Uh-huh.
I would never fire someone for being gay, but I'd fire someone for being an annoying ass.
Amen.
Amen.
It's
Speaking of useless, stupid, unnecessary laws.
Oh, can we save this for tomorrow?
Do you want to?
Yes, because we don't have time to actually to give it the respect and due diligence that it deserves.
All right, fine. How about a last-minute little thing here?
Let's do that.
All right. So, some children missed out on having their flu vaccines this year.
Oh,
Drug firms failed to supply them.
Oh,
Yay. Actually, yay. Yay.
Oh,
Yay.
So bad.
Yay.
So sorry.
It's
a travesty.
trebuchet mockery.
That's a different network.
Oh.
Apparently, they're doing it and this is over in the UK's. So, all children aged between 2 and 11 are eligible for a free nasal spray.
Oh, free nasal flu.
Yeah, the nasal version of the inoculation.
Nasal flus.
Which is what you want, is to teach your child at a young age to shove something up his nose and snort.
Right. Nasal stuff.
But anyway,
just put it up your nose.
the release of the Fluenz Tetra vaccine was delayed because of a problem within the testing process. How do you test that? Are they like filling it up and on themselves? Is it just
They like to feel up on themselves. Yeah.
That means it's got somebody else's boogers all over it? I don't know. Some pregnant women and adults with underlying health problems also have had problems getting the flu jab this year due to a separate issue. It means many are not yet protected against the potentially serious illness.
You know what? Stop it. Stop it. If you want to be protected against the flu, maybe one of the biggest things that you can do
Stay away from people?
is to, well, not that. No.
Well, no, that's a good one.
Maybe what you should do is throughout the year, you should make sure that your immune system is built up properly.
Yep.
2, by doing that and also exposing yourself to mild cases of issues and colds and things like that.
Exposing yourself.
Exposing yourself. Yes, that's right. To those sort of things, you actually make sure that your immune system can fight certain illnesses and viruses and other such. The influenza virus has so many different strains. It doesn't matter which flu vaccine you get because it's not really a vaccine. It gives you the flu
From last year, basically.
from last
It
year that
mutates.
isn't the same that's going to be there this year. And so it doesn't really matter. It gives you a lower dose of the flu, which then makes you sick for 5 days and also makes it so that you're going to pass on that flu to everybody around you.
Yeah, I've never, and I don't do it just because every time I've ever got it, I have actually gotten like very sick. And
Yes.
I'm talking like down for, like you said, 4 or 5 days. Can't get out of bed. I can't move. It's bad. I don't get it.
Okay.
And that's just me. Again, you want to go and get you a shot, knock yourself out there, champ.
Do it. It's all you.
I'm not doing it. Every time I'm talking deathly sick. Like
You get really
I know
bad.
like
See,
I've
that
considered suicide.
That
like,
means
it's
your
gotten so
immune
bad.
system sucks.
Well, no, at the time it did. And that was the military, and they kind of forced you to, and
They
blah, blah, blah.
They put you out of your misery, basically.
I haven't had to do it, and I get it for like 24 hours. Done.
Inktober Slug telling us they have to test on rats with the tiny little nasal sprays.
That'd be a hell of a good job, wouldn't it?
Testing on rats?
Come here, Ratatouille.
No, I wouldn't do it. No, couldn't do it. Anyway, we got to get to bells. Let's do this.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Wednesday, October 30th. Today we had 14 missed innuendo bells, 52 actual bells. Giving us a B+ for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
B+, not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mojo50.com, DOAEshow.com. Check out the new website. It is really awesome. We are very proud of it. Steven worked his tail off. Go over, look at it.
I pulled an all-nighter.
Tell him thank you for doing the hard work because I didn't do a damn thing. I didn't.
He was literally snoring over there.
I did. I crashed hard on the couch.
Hard.
At DOAEshow.com for all the social medias, guys. See you tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Later.
Bring a friend.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!